Hello there. Welcome back to Better Minecraft Minecolonies. So, as you can see, winter came and winter has gone. We are now in the season of spring and in the real world, I've been on holiday, so I'm keen to get back into Minecraft. Oh man, have I missed this colony. A big shout out to all of you guys that have become YouTube members, also Patreons. A big thank you to Mixterendo, Cody, Tristan, and of course, like a boss to you. But now it's time for you to follow me down this ladder and let me show you around some of the things I've done to the colony. Now, a lot has changed between this and last episode because basically I went on holiday pretty recently and I had to film a few episodes in advance. So the pace was quite slow and we didn't make much progress. However, we're back to the grindstone, and this episode we're going to conquer a lot of things that are on our to-do list. Now you might be wondering why there's smoke coming out of these bricks over here. This wasn't in the build. Well, I've gone through this house and made a few changes and alterations. So let's jump in and see what those are. Now as we come to the top floor, you may remember there were some chests up here and we've ripped them all out. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing with this area, but at the moment it's a big empty space that has a lot of possibilities. Ultimately, what I'm thinking with this house is, as cool as this windswept tree is, and it really is cool, it looks really cool, I kind of want something a bit more functional. So what I think I'm going to do is build the decoration of a windmill and then make that windmill be a create windmill that's working and spinning, and we can use that windmill to house all of our create machines. That's the theory anyway, we'll see if that works out. So as we come down the ladder, welcome to my abode, mates. So I've made a few changes. As you can see, the blue terracotta was replaced by these blue paper lanterns, and these are really cool. They're from a mod called Skinned Lanterns. And check it out, there's a mod called Skinned Lanterns that offers you loads and loads of cool new ways to basically create torches. There's pumpkin ones, there's guardian ones, they look pretty cool. There's kind of Pac-Man themed ones, there's bee themed ones, they look amazing. But what I went for is a simple blue paper lantern, which is literally just some lapis lazuli or blue dye, and a lantern to make these cool lanterns. And we've got like about 5 or 6 dotted around to make the place look cool. We've of course got our nether portal. We haven't put down our machines yet. We've got a blast furnace here, but I'm not quite sure where we want to put all of our machines and tables, like the smithing table for example. But here we are. Let's move on to the real meat of this pie. And that's right, it's the simple storage network. Now, we went over this in the last episode, but what I've done is I've basically souped that up to 9,000, decorated this place, and made it all work. So we have the computer core right here, the storage network root. We have the crafting table that we interact with right here, but behind and above, we've added a whole bunch of storage drawers. Now, the way the computer core interacts with the storage drawers is through something called a storage drawer controller. And there it is, this grey brick here, a drawer controller. Basically, the computer is hooked up by a cable to the controller, and then the controller sits next to one of these drawers, and then all of the drawers that are connected in a line, or just like, by blocks, so blocks next to blocks. It's got to create a chain, basically. So all of these drawers are all kind of connected and next to each other, and I think behind this staircase is, yeah, there we go, the drawer controller, so you can see. So all the drawers are connected to the controller is then connected to the network, and now the network understands what's in these drawers. But it's very important that you use the drawer controller, because otherwise the computer core can get confused and put things in the wrong place. It just thinks these drawers are chests, which they're not. Anyway, we've also got these racks here, which we've kind of kept in the gaps as well. We've also got these really cool oak kitchen counters, and they're from a mod called Adorn. I didn't know what this was, but when I looked it up, oh man, there's a whole bunch of cool furniture. Basically every single wood type has tables, chairs, coffee tables, drawers, shelves and posts, and all these kind of cool things. And using those blocks, we replaced the sofa that we had that was basically staircases with an actual sofa. One that we can actually, check this out. Oh yeah, now I'm living it up. I don't know why, but I always feel way too big for these sofas. But anyway, that's pretty cool, chilling here by the fire. Let's go put this staircase back, make it look less ugly. So basically behind all these drawers and things, we have a lot of cables that make all of this work. So that's basically it. We changed the fireplace quite a lot actually, and this actually is a chimney that goes all the way up. I guess the windmill was made, or the design was built, before campfires actually existed. So we replaced the fireplace that was just netherrack and fire with actual dark oak campfires. And that means we get real smoke, well, kind of real smoke, going up the chimney and coming out the top. It's pretty cool. Now that's not it. We also decorated the tunnel that leads us to the main colony. Check this out. So we follow this corridor and it takes us all the way, that's right, to the village. Oh yeah, we're back in business, baby. Oh, it's Hermione. Wait, what's wrong with her? Slowness. Oh no. Doesn't feel safe. I've been waiting for over 2 weeks to get a job and she's very sad. That sounds exactly like Hermione though. Oh, and she's hungry as well. Well, that shouldn't be right. There should be food in here. Wait, where's the food gone? Hey, there's some bread in here. What's going on? I guess they don't come and get bread from the warehouse. Maybe we have to actually give them bread manually until we build a restaurant. That makes a lot more sense. Well, okay, let's do a food run and make sure everyone is stocked up. I reckon about 10 loaves for everyone should do. Although we don't really need to worry about Hermione because she doesn't have a job. No, but she will though soon. There you go, Chief. Now, I've made some big-time boo-boos. Number one, you guys said I don't need to put torches down to protect the water here for my farms. I can actually just put like anything over the block, so like a trapdoor would work. But also you can waterlog a block, I think, by putting a slab underneath it or something, or maybe even a slab on top of it. But since winter has passed, I think we're okay. And now down goes a dark oak trapdoor. Hey, perfect. So let's gather up some noms and distribute some of this food to our colony. Now, also another thing you guys said, which was kind of a really big mistake by me. I'm not quite sure why I did it, but cactus doesn't actually need water. I mean, it makes sense, right? It grows in the desert, and there's no water in the desert. So I'm not quite sure why I put this down. I guess I just wasn't thinking in the moment. And so consequently, we don't need to worry about water getting frozen, because again, the cactus don't need it, baby. Anna Herobrine, okay. That's a new one for me. Who else is in our tavern? Let's go and say hello. Hello, hello. Ooh, empty. Okay. Now, I do believe our worker has started work on the Town Hall level 2. So let's see what she needs with, is it the clipboard? No, it's the resource scroll. There we go. Oh, Draco Spoonie, who took over from Israel that tragically died. Lol. Oh yeah, but there's a few things in here we'll need to grab. Now there's one more thing I need to do to catch you guys up on where we're at. And you're probably wondering, what's this giant hole in the middle of our colony? It looks real ugly. Well, you're right on both counts. A, it is a hole, you're correct, well done. And B, it is ugly. But it's a work in progress. Basically, you know I said before we're going to need more builders' huts and more couriers, but I don't want to reserve real estate around the colony for those buildings, because we've already kind of got the buildings. We've got a courier's hut over there and a builder's hut over here. Oh, hello. Princess Dumbledore. That's quite the spin-off. So what we've got down here is a bit of an underground cavern. And this is where we're going to be putting another builder's hut and another courier's hut. Now, I kind of got a bit bored digging this out earlier, so it's only really half done, and it's not very high, but I reckon we can probably let the builder do the rest of that. So we're going to have to go up and make 2 new buildings. We're going to make a builder's hut and a courier's hut. Pretty simple. Excuse me, princess? Man, yeah, so it's good to be playing Minecraft again. I've had an itch to get back and start improving this colony because basically, yeah, I've been on holiday for a little bit over a week. I went to Greece and it was pretty crazy, actually. I wasn't expecting there to be, as many Germans. There's a lot of German people on holiday. And I guess it makes sense. It's Greece, right? It's in Europe. There are going to be other people from Europe there. I don't know. In my weird brain, I thought everybody would be English, but thankfully, lol, they were actually a whole spread of different nationalities. It was very cool. One thing that was crazy though is how much Germans love playing Yahtzee. Like, what's the deal with that? Also, all the memes about German guys on holiday reserving seats, like sun chairs, with towels, they're absolutely true. So if you go on vacation to like a hot summer holiday and there's lots of Germans, make sure you get up very early to put your towel down. So here we are. Draco Spoonie currently is busy doing our town hall up to level 2. And I think he's probably missing a few materials for that, so we'll probably have to go and help him out in a sec. But before we move on to that, let's put down the templates for the new huts that we're going to build. Wait, where's the builder's wand? Rise and shine, mates! Now, we're supposed to give our colonists time to get to bed, but we're a bit jammy. We don't like doing that, do we? No, we don't. We don't, Legolas. Wait, no, what? Come here. I want to give you some food, bro. There you go. Chomp away on that. Hermione's got food, so she's fine. We don't give food to visitors, so this princess can go and do one. But obviously, Draco, the man with a plan, likes standing on tables. He definitely needs some food. So there you go, Chief. Enjoy. So boom, we're going to be using the cave template to build these underground buildings. Now, what is the cave template? What's the cave style? Well, it's literally exactly what it sounds like. It's a design that was kind of created for this very idea, and that means, yeah, putting things underground out of the way when you don't want them to decorate the colony, but you do need the building. So it's a strictly very functional build. You can see here, basically it's all just cobblestone, oak, planks, and wood and fence and stuff. It's a very simple design, but yeah, it's super basic. It goes up to level 5, but even level 5 isn't super complex or taxing. Just base materials. So let's put down a builder's hut down here. Level 5 also, so it does go up a bit as well. It sprawls up. So let's go upstairs and make sure it isn't digging into any of these stairways or things that we're going to build. Yeah, no, it looks like it doesn't really impact our buildings at all. Yeah, seems fine to me. There we go. Now we can use this block to commence the building, but it won't start until the builder is finished with Town Hall and the other projects that it's got going on. But another builder's hut is going to be super important for us. So build options. Pretty simple, as you can see. Oak, cobblestone, glass, furnace. Yeah, in the bag. Boom. Build request, builder 1, colony, new kingdom. There we go. And now we're going to do the same thing with the courier's hut. And we'll put it right next to the builder's hut, just like this. Now, there are a lot of blocks for our builder to clear out down there, so once he starts work on the cavern buildings, I'm definitely going to have to go and help out with my diamond pickaxe to improve the speed at which he works. Now, another thing you guys mentioned is the builder's hut at level 1 can actually use stone tools. They don't have to start with wooden tools, and now that this builder's hut is level 2, this guy can go all the way up to iron tools. That's pretty crazy. So let's grab the scroll and see what this guy needs and see if we can help him out a bit. Now, unfortunately, this builder's hut is level 2, but it looks like you still only get this one small section of inventory space to work with, and that really sucks. It means we're going to have to be using the warehouse a lot more if we can't find a better way to store the things he needs inside the builder's hut. So let's take a look. There's a chest here that is technically an inventory. And, oh, whoa, hang on a sec. This goes underground? Oh my god, I had no idea. Oh, this is crazy. So much unseen building. Oh, I had no idea. That's really cool though. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to the builder. We're going to find out what the builder needs right now to get going. We're going to build those things and we're going to try putting those things in the racks inside the building. Now, if the builder uses the racks, takes the items out and starts to build with them, that's really good news. It means we can start filling up the builder's hut with all of the things he's going to need for the builds. If not, we'll have to put them in the warehouse and we'll have to rely on the very slow courier carting over brick by brick. And that's where we have real problems in terms of speed. So, Draco, what do you need? Luckily enough, when I carved out this cave, I got a whole bunch of cobblestone, so that should not be a problem. Now it's time to run a bit of a test. So basically we have a small problem here. When I go to the storage request table and I say, oh yeah, let's throw in some of these 2 torches, boom. It tries to put the 2 torches into one of these storage drawers. Now, what this means is if we ever try and put things, oh, it's time to sleep. So what this means is we kind of need to assign these drawers pretty quickly, otherwise every time we dump into this computer, it's all going to fill up these drawers that don't have anything assigned to them yet. Also, likewise, if we remove all of a certain block from a drawer, the drawer no longer is assigned to that block. So we need a way to fix this, and luckily enough, the mod does give us exactly that. So what we want to make is a key. Yeah, there we go. So I think the one we want is the drawer key that locks them. Oof, now it's not cheap to make. Upgrade templates, gold ingots, and nuggets. And in actual fact, we're actually going to lock every single type of drawer. And this means when we come back later, we shouldn't really have any problems, because I think we can still assign some of these drawers to be certain things. Like, for example, sand. We've got 256 sand. That's a lot of sand. We'll put it in this drawer here. And the game lets us do that because we're doing it manually. Now I can take, this is going to be quite fun, but I can just basically just take the sand out, put the sand back in, and it should all go to that drawer. Amazing. And now when we put items in as well, like for example, an iron nugget, a rack, some cotton, none of this now is going into these drawers. Amazing. So we've solved the problem. Now it's time to get back to giving this builder what he needs to solve that town hall problem. So he said he needed barrels, right? Okay, and while the stone is cooking, time for a quick run to go and gather some wood. Now we'll just take the quick route up here, because the front door is actually kind of quite long. And it's time to dig some trees to get some wood. Now what we should probably do is dig with a view of where we're going to be building in future. We've got the immediate area around here, and these buildings are all going to get up to the... Ooh, Kim Banner. You don't want to see her when she's angry, believe me. Man, so I was in Greece on the Isle of Rhodes, and let me tell you, Greek food is actually really good. I always thought it'd be kind of bad, because, it's not Italian, there's no pizza, and it's not like, American, there's no burgers. What exactly is Greek food? Turns out they frickin' love pita bread, and they love hummus. Hummus. And one of the greatest dishes that the Greeks have ever created is something called souvlaki. So if you've never had a souvlaki, I recommend you go and get one on Deliveroo tonight, or maybe you can make one yourself if you've got the bits and bobs. An all-round amazing dish. And there's probably loads more that's really good too. But I just frickin' love souvlaki. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of things that this guy needs. Basically almost everything for Town Hall Level 2, except some of these sloped oak template things, glass and polished andesite. I know we've got both of those in the warehouse. So what we're going to try and do is go to the builder's hut, put these in the racks, and see if the builder takes from those racks and uses it to build. Aha! Oh, look at this! So he's coming down here. He's taking the items out of the rack and he's starting to build. Oh, amazing. Perfect. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go and get the glass panes and the last little bits and bobs that he needs. So, one of the very cool things that it looks like a builder does when they're upgrading a building from level 1 to level 2 is I don't think the builder needs to dig out the blocks that it's going to change. So if there's a log in the build that's going to become a fence post, it will just straight up change that without having to use a specific tool. And that's really handy and really quick. It means upgrading buildings is much, much quicker than building them in the first place. Now, the town hall itself isn't a super important building in terms of function, but a lot of things are gated behind having your town hall be a certain level. For example, some research functions and trees are unlocked when your town hall gets to a certain level. I believe it may also impact how big your colony can actually be, but also I have been told that a certain area around the town hall is creeper proof. That means when they blow up, they will not create a mess, and I think maybe upgrading the town hall's level might increase that area. Either way, getting every single building we have already to level 2 is of extreme importance. However, after the town hall is built, I think it's probably time to move underground and build the second builder's hut and second courier. That way we can finally give Hermione and Legolas the jobs that they've been craving for so long. And there we go, the level 2 town hall is complete. When we come through here into the heart of the building, you can see not a whole lot has changed, but it's, it's a level 2 building now. What's really weird is when you come down to the basement, there's this well, I don't know what this is. I guess it's like a small construction zone for what's going to become important later on. Maybe the next level of the town hall adds an even bigger basement underground bit. Who knows? I'm very excited to find out. Now, as soon as our builder had finished, he went straight down here and began work on our new builder's hut. However, it's going to take him a long old time because, oh yeah, look at this rude dude. He is just going to spend forever digging up all of this stone. Now, luckily enough, we can help him with that because our diamond pickaxe goes at the speed of sound. Now, what's unique about the cave buildings is what's unique about the cave template style of buildings for Minecolonies is they don't really have a proper roof. And that makes things a lot easier because usually roofs are really big sections of like shingles and stairs, and they're really awkward and complicated to build. Now, one really cool thing about Minecolonies that I didn't know before, thank you to all of you guys in the comment section that are giving me cool tips, because it's thanks to you guys that I discovered that when you click on this red circle on any of these buildings, oh my god, I wish I'd read this sooner, because it tells you exactly what all of these buildings can do, and it tells you more information about each of them. But also, look, it tells us the level of tools that the builders can use. Aha, and it looks like Draco has begun to put down the first block, cobblestone, which means we have dug out enough room for him to get building. Okay, furnace, crafting table, rack. There's a crafting table. We can make a furnace, it's very simple. And I'm fairly sure we have the racks in here already. There we go, 3. Let's go find Draco and give all of these items to him. Oh, careful though, it's nighttime. When did that happen? Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame about monsters because I do like my colony at nighttime. It looks really good. With shaders like these, it's just real nice. That's Georgia dump truck, man. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Speaking of colonists, so I've also taken advice from you guys in the comment section about resource packs. And check it out. There's a lot of Better Minecraft resource packs that kind of come with the pack that you kind of have to use. But look at this, a Minecolonies voice pack. Now it says it's incompatible, but the mod page said it would definitely work. Either we crash and I ruin the series, or this does actually work. Let's give it a go. Boom, done. Reload those resources and let's see what happens. Aha, so here we are. Oh, hello. Wait, oh, it works! Oh my god, new voices! What did you say, Hermione?
Isn't there something I could do?
Okay, so we've got some new voices on the colony. This is pretty cool. So this voice pack adds basically unique voice lines for every single job in the mod pack. I wonder what Legolas sounds like.
What is it?
Okay, now I'm not sure if they got professional voice actors for this or not.
What can I do for you?
Sorry.
I don't know if they did, but it's what was that? Did someone just cough? Legolas, come on now. What does Rob sound like?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, so because these colonists don't have jobs, it sounds like they all have the same voice. But let's go and see what the builder sounds like. Wait. Oh, right, yeah. So we'll go over to the builder's hut. We'll deposit all... Oh, he's here. Good. Okay, Draco, what do you sound like?
Weekends again.
What?
Ouch. I hit my finger again.
They're all American, which is fine.
Let's get started.
But yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. I like it. So here we go. Required resources, and we'll just give him the furnace and the glass pane. I guess he somehow got a crafting table from somewhere. Cool. Good job. Well done. Well done, Draco. Now, like I said, this is going to be the progress episode. We're going to get these 2 buildings done, 2 more jobs assigned on the colony, and we've already got the town hall to level 2. What I'm going to do now is use my diamond pickaxe. Oh man, actually my diamond pickaxe is getting real low. Still, what else are you going to use them for? I'm going to basically dig out this area so that this guy has enough space to build the courier's hut as well. I can't really time-lapse these cave buildings because they're underground and there isn't room for the camera to move around. Also, the builds themselves are really not that impressive. These are real basic builds. Alrighty, so this rack is full of these wooden tools. These are all kind of now useless. So we'll just rip them all out and put in these iron replacements. Iron hose, iron axes, iron shovels, and iron pickaxes. Man, I really wish there was a trash can in this mod pack. But for now, we'll just toss them out the door. Why not? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, hang on a sec. Whoa, what happened? How is Draco dead? Oh my god, son of a gun. A zombie down here? Oh my god, there's 2. Oh, this is a massively rookie move. I really should have built more torches down here. Oh, actually, I think I know what's happened. I had loads of torches down there, but while the builder was putting down his own torches and digging up the area, he destroyed some of the torches. Oh, man. Well, we've got Tilly Hamilton, Dolores Smallpeen, Georgia Dumptruck, and Hermione the Ugly, but who has replaced Draco's... Man, it feels like the builder job is cursed. But who has replaced Draco as our builder? So we'll have a sleep, and tomorrow we can assign a new builder, our 3rd builder. Oof. Oh, it's Bilbo the Ugly. I guess that's Hermione's friend. Or brother. Or something. I'm not even going to elaborate on what they could be. So the question is, who do we... Oh, actually, look at this. Bilbo the Ugly, the new member of the colony, has the stats that we need. Very low intelligence. But 3 athletics and 4 adaptability, that's amazing. Bilbo, you're hired. And he should get to work finishing up this builder's hut. There we go, Builder 1. Let's get rid of this grave, because you don't need it anymore. And it's kind of a bit morbid to ask Bilbo to dig up the grave of the person that he's replacing. I mean, can you imagine that? Can you imagine if you were working in the chocolate factory and they were like, oh, what happened to the last guy? Oh yeah, he fell in the chocolate river and got sucked up a tube like Augustus Gloop. And you're like, oh man, that's horrible. And they're like, yeah, well, the real horrible part is you have to go and clean up the grave now. It's like, oh man, what? That's terrible. That's not in my job description, pal. No thank you. Hello, Chief.
Upgrade, you said.
Oh, aha, Goblin Trader. Hello, my friend. What can I do for you? What else are these deals? Oh, look at this. Oh, the builder's hut is complete. Wait, come back here. I want to see your deals. So which of these stand out as like a real good deal? Ah, you know what? It's cobblestone for emeralds. We've got so much of this stuff. I think it's time for us to get some more emeralds. Come here, Goblin Trader. I've got some more cobblestone for you. Oh man, this guy's looking cool. Oh man, we almost lost Bilbo the Ugly to this rude dude. That's right, run, my friend. Whew, well, the builder's hut is complete now, which means we can start putting down torches to protect the area, but we need to start work on the courier's hut. So, build options, build it, boom, Delivery Man 1. So, what does he need to complete this building? Bilbo the Ugly Delivery Man. He's just started work on Delivery Man 1. He needs oak doors, glass panes, and torches. No sweat. And there we go, everything a growing boy needs to finish his Delivery Man 1 hut. So, off to the builder's hut and let's hook him up. required resources, in you go. Glass panes. There we go. Alrighty, here we go. And he's putting down the bricks, which means he's got enough room to work with, and we're going to have another courier's hut. Amazing. So now that this is being built, let's go in here and decide who our second builder is going to be. Now we've only got two choices. It's either Hermione the Ugly or Legolas Eisenhower. Now, Legolas Eisenhower has much better stats for this. 4 athletics and 2 adaptability. However, Hermione the Ugly, working side by side with Bilbo the Ugly, that sounds freaking amazing. I think that might be the choice I make, just because of the names. Sometimes life gives you lemons and you have to make lemonade, and sometimes life gives you Hermione the Ugly and you have to make her a builder. Oh man, it does look really sweet though. Can you imagine, right? So it looks like these cobblestone shafts are holding up the cave. And yeah, oh man, the cave building style really does look like a cave. Now the second thing we're going to do is turn off Builder Automatic mode and instead put the build mode to manual mode. And this is going to give us a lot more control over certain elements of our colony. Oh, boom! Delivery man 1 complete. What is Legolas Oh, it's a male courier. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Ouch.
Please upgrade or build a warehouse for me to work at. Well, we're going to use the same warehouse for both of these rude dudes. I don't think you need 2 separate warehouses, so let's find out. Our courier's huts are still level 1, so getting this to level 2 should be a big priority for us. However, the bigger priority right now is getting the warehouse to level 2. We've got the builder's hut at level 2, we've got the town hall at level 2. The next big thing for us is the warehouse. Then the tavern, then the courier's hut, and then the 2 cave buildings underground. So you can see that right away our builder is starting to use much more of that boundary he initially set when we put down this building. So unfortunately he might dig up our waystone, we might have to find a new place for that, but I am really low-key excited to see what he builds for this level 2 building. Also, something else that's really exciting is how much extra storage space this level 2 warehouse is going to give us. The first warehouse had a lot of racks, that's very, very true. But level 2, oh man, I bet this is going to have like maybe double the amount of rack space, which is going to be very, very exciting. Now, what is a bit of a shame is the fact that you can't use 2 builders on the same building. Can you imagine how cool it would be to have 2 builders both building this building twice as quick, working together to create a masterpiece? And there we go, the warehouse is now level 2. Now, this is a much bigger, much more impressive level 2 upgrade than the existing buildings that we have. For some reason, our builder is on the roof, but it's a very cool looking build. As you can see, it is a little bit rough around the edges as well, so we're going to have to do a few things to make it look like it fits in place. But as we sweep through the inside, you can see this building has a lot more capacity now. Plus, I love the way the racks in here are stacked on top of each other in a way that chests just can't do. Well, my dudes, thank you very much for watching Better Minecraft and Minecolonies. This has been a mammoth episode with loads and loads of upgrades. Next episode, what I think I really want to try and do is get every single build up to level 2. However, that's locked behind a few things. We're going to need a lot more sugarcane for paper, because paper is quite heavy in level 2 builds, and we'll also need a little bit more andesite. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. A huge thank you to all of the members and Patreons, and a big shout out to everybody playing on the Minecraft server right now. Until next time though, take care.